Okay, this is the interior plumbing appliance section, and a fireplace, especially a manufactured fireplace such as this, is an appliance. Gas valve is over here on this side. The control switch, the right side. The control switch is over here on the left side, and it comes on and it works. And we're not going to run it too much longer than that because the fireplace is missing its cap. The cap has not been installed. Now, the manufacturer's installation instructions supersedes code, but we do not have a mantle, we do not have a hearth extension in front of the fireplace, and then the mantle and like amount of combustible surrounds are closer than 12 inches to the fireplace, and the manufacturer may be perfectly okay with that. I don't have those instructions. Without those instructions, I have to tell you that of course the cap is missing, and I think everybody would agree with that, but the hearth extension is missing and the surround is missing. Moving on along, coming through here, we're in the primary bedroom suite bathroom, one control handle. We've been running water in the shower, except that it hasn't been finished and we don't have a shower door or any kind of enclosure protection. That's what we have. And again, this is wall stuff. Hot's on the left, cold's on the right. This is true for all the commodes, but everything that goes down, everything that's supposed to go down goes down. Hi, Timmy. All the vent fans work. Coming on along, these GFCIs are controlled by the GFCI in the hall bathroom. Boring. This one's kind of interesting. This one, we see our temperance valve, or our dilution valve. Temperance or dilution, call it what you will, but that keeps the hot and cold water from scalding you. Again, hot and cold, everything. Cold's on the right, hot's on the left. That's every lavatory. Going along, I got 350, the blower works. It's kind of interesting, just kind of come in here, for example, quick start 350, we go to broil, you can disable that, but we just want to start that. All 4 burners work. Now, again, without the manufacturer's instructions, this vent fan, according to code, should not be closer than 24 inches to the cooktop. Alright? This manufacturer may have a different measurement going from this corner to here. I don't have that in front of me. Manufacturer installation instructions supersedes code. Okay, here's our data plate. You find out this is our vent fans and everything. So we just come along here. Lights working. Okay, we don't give any options on that. Okay, you got low and high on the fan. Okay, when the fan comes through here like this and comes through the wall, okay, right there you should have a fire blocking plate. And when I say a fire blocking plate, I don't mean that the builder is going to come in with some metal foil. That's good for the junction, although that one looks kind of squirrely right there, to be honest. Okay, it doesn't look like it's made very well. Let me write that up. Come on. Kitchen vent fan does not look like it's attached mechanically. Does not look like it's attached, but does that look like it's attached mechanically to you? It doesn't look like it's attached mechanically to me. Now back to what I was saying, the same foil, and I'm glad we were talking about that. You take that foil and put it on the wall in the shape of a square, that is not a fire blocking plate. Okay, that's some fancy foil. They should be as articulate with the foil that they try to make you think that you got a fire blocking plate. It'd be nice if they were half as articulate as what they use to seal their ductwork with. I'm going to leave that open. Okay, and so here we go on our microwave. Cook time, 13 seconds. Let's just see how this baby cooks. Start. Stop. Cook time, 13. I could do 15 seconds, I just thought I'd be a little odd today. Oddball odd. Again, all 4 of these work. And see the boiler works. Off. off. Hot, 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 hot. Okay, that's how I can tell. Okay, dishwasher's still working. I thought I turned you off. Everything works, the hose and everything. I cannot, is this interior or what? I cannot open these doors. I have to reach all the way down to the floor. I cannot pull these. I can't, my paws can't get up in there. Okay, code says that if the dishwasher hose comes up and touches the top and touches the bottom of the sink, then that's sufficient. It's an anti-siphon drip loop. Okay, now because this sink is on an island, we don't have a vent pipe going through the roof. We have an air admittance valve. I've never seen one fail before. They are a mechanical device, and so if it starts leaking, it's going to need to be replaced. If it starts stinking real bad, it's going to need to be replaced. I haven't seen one fail before. It is a mechanical device and it is underneath there, so just be aware of that. And then our food waste disposal is a 1/3 horsepower. Again, code says that this switch should be within sight so that you don't lose your wedding ring when you're reaching for it and bump the switch, and just a horrible story. But the manufacturer's installation instructions supersedes code, like they probably do over there, like they probably do over here. Okay, but I'm more familiar with this, and they say as long as it's 1 horsepower or over, then the switch has to be within sight. But if it's under 1 horsepower, then the switch can be underneath the kitchen cabinet like this. And then that's the manufacturer specifies that 1/3 horsepower, like this one is. 3/4, 5/8, half horsepower, all those you can have a switch underneath the countertop, but a 1 horsepower you could not. So if you're coming in and you're retrofitting, know that you got some limitations, or you're going to need to move the switch, or should move the switch. Probably won't happen. But the manufacturer says that this should not be a rocker switch. This is a rocker switch. You should have one of those ugly old on-off switches. That's what you should have. Okay, all right, you can see that while we're at it. Just kind of show off here a little bit. There you go, the smooth beam. But we got the wrong kind of switch. Okay. All right. Rolling on along, everything's off, everything's good. Left those open so I can get a still image of that. Moving in here, this is the hall bathroom. And the bathtub, hot's on the left, cold's on the right. Everything goes down. It's supposed to go down, goes down. Bye, Timmy. Okay. And then, like the others, this is boring. But now we're getting to some uncharted territory here for just a moment. Unlike the primary bedroom suite bathrooms, this bathroom and the hall bathroom, or the half bathroom, the guest bathroom, they do not have percolators, they do not have overflow drains, and they're not required. They're not required by code. So that's just, it's just the way it is. It's just the way it is. Now, if you got a child and, she's washing her Barbie, after he's playing at the pool or something like that and gets distracted, or your forgetful Uncle Bud comes in and starts shaving and the phone rings or whatever, well, then, just know that these things can overflow. Hot's on the left, cold's on the right, like I said. We do not have our vanity mirrors, and one of our luminaries is out right there. The fans are working. We're moving on along. Now, the refrigerator, this is not GFCI protected. It's AFCI protected, but it's not GFCI protected. And I really think it's supposed to be GFCI protected. That's what I'm thinking. I'm not seeing it very often. So apparently some people are disagreeing with me, but no, it should be. Now coming in here in the laundry, now this is kind of interesting. Okay, got to clean out up there. This is the main water shut-off district. I just tore it up. I just turned off all the water to the house. Perpendiculars off, parallels on. You've got another one out in the yard that we looked at when I showed you the water meter video. So I showed you the water meter video, and I said it's buried. I still think it's buried. I still think it needs to be uncovered. I still think it needs to be accessible, but we do have an accessible main water shutoff valve. Your clothes dryer length is supposed to be labeled. You're supposed to know how long it goes, how big it is, so you can properly size your equipment. We've got 4-prong electric 150, and it's GFCI protected. I'm fishing around here for a flashlight, got one. I think I'm gonna have to look when I get home to the still image, the Hail Mary, but I think we've got some nails coming up through the wall of the, we have some nails coming up through the wall of the vent. Tell me if we do or not. I'm gonna look at this video and look at the still image. Those nails will catch lint. If they catch the lint, they'll clog the vent. They clog the vent, you'll have a dryer vent fire. GFCI protected. Coming on, we got a half bath over here. Nothing really exciting. Everything's about the same. Oh, I got something exciting over here. Let's go to the laundry. Seems like I'm picking on the laundry today. This laundry vent is kinked. It's kinked. It does not vent properly to the exterior. Now, bathrooms with windows, like this bathroom, like the hall bathroom, okay, and primary, okay, bathrooms with windows are not required to have vents, but you have vents, so then it should be inspected as if you didn't have a window or not, you know. So, like again, you know, everything goes down. Again, this is all boring.